Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a 4S speed run versus a 6S speed run on the new Traxxas Unlimited Desert Racer. I'm going to walk you around the box. I'm going to show you what it says that it'll do right out of the box. There's no gear change on this car. Remember guys, there's no speed gear that comes with this like the X-Max or the Slash or some of the other cars. So this is strictly battery differences. So I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to use, and I'll show you and we'll make some passes. Hey guys, this is what the box says. If you read on the left, 30 plus miles an hour with stock gearing, 27 and 51 on two 2S lipos, 5,000 milliamp hour a piece, basically one 4S. So if you run 4S, I should be getting 30 plus miles an hour right out of the box. Again, if you step over to 40 miles an hour, here you'll notice it says 34 and 51. And basically that's going to be the gear change. It does not come with a gear again, but if you put the 34 tooth pinion on, apparently it'll get 40 plus miles an hour. But if you look to the far right, 50 plus miles an hour with 27 and 51, which is the stock gearing on two 3S lipos, 22 volts, I should be hitting 50 plus miles an hour. Okay guys, so these are the three batteries that I'm going to be using in the Unlimited Desert Racer speed test today. I've got two of the 5200 milliamp hour 50C Venom 3S lipos, and then I've got the one 4S 5000 milliamp 35C lipo that you watched me install yesterday. So I'm going to start off the speed test by the 4S run, and then I'll swap over and I'll do the 6S, and I'm going to have a speedometer GPS to show you guys the actual difference between the two. Stay tuned. First up, we got 4S, the 5000 milliamp hour 35C Venom battery that I installed yesterday. This is kind of a janky app. I don't know if you can really see that. It's in kilometers. I'll have to do a conversion, but we're going to give it a shot and see what it says. Here we go. No sense on going really far. This is not very impressive on the highway. It's a big difference on the track. Let's see what we got. You can see that, probably can't. 25 kilometers. I'll do the conversion, but for all of you English people, you'll already know how fast that is. I'm going to swap it over to 6S and see what the difference is, guys. If you remember, we got 25 kilometers an hour out of the 4S. Now we're on 6S, and we're going to see what it'll do now. Here we go. Woo! A little hard to control on pavement for sure. A big difference in 6S and 4S. Check this out. Here we go. I'll make one more pass. All right, let's see what we got. Well, that can't be right. 28 kilometers an hour. Seems a lot faster than that. Let me do some calculations. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I got a different app. Didn't want to run down and get a GPS just yet. I need to get one. I don't do a whole lot of speed passes, so it's kind of an unnecessary purchase for me right now, but we're going to give this one a shot, see what it does. So here we are. This one's on 6S. I'm going to kind of go backwards. I'm going to go 6S, and then I'm going to turn around and put the 4S battery back in it. let's see what it does. Here we go. See what we got. All right, 6S, 23 miles an hour. Let's try it again. These are fully charged, 5200 milliamp, 35C. 3S lipos. I'm going to try it one more time. All right, let's see. This is round 2. There it is, guys. You can see 24 miles an hour. I haven't changed any gearing. This is straight out of the box, 6S. So now I guess it's time to call Traxxas and see what they have to say about it. I'll let you know. I told you I make mistakes before. This is my mistake. So if you watched any of my previous videos, I told you I was running the car on 6S in training mode. Well, now I know why we're not getting the speeds that Traxxas advertised, and that's because I still had the car in training mode this whole time. So we're going to try this whole thing over again. This time I'm on 4S, 5000 milliamp, 35C Venom, 4S lipo in sport mode. Here we go. I'm going to try to control this truck. It's this is about like what it was like on 6S. So here we go. This is 4S, guys. Oh. I think you can tell a pretty big difference now. Let's bring it back and see what the speed says. Okay, much better. You can see that in there. Right down there we've got 27 miles an hour. 27 miles an hour, 4S. I'm gonna swap to 6S, I'll be right back. All right guys, here we go. 6S, 3S Venom, 5200 milliamp hour, 50C lipos. Sport mode, full power, here we go. Holy heck, it's gonna be hard to control this thing on pavement. I'm going to have to make a couple passes, guys, bear with me. This thing does have some torque steer. Alright, here we go. We're going to try to make this one work. I still haven't got full throttle out of it yet. That was full throttle for about a second. Turn the TSM on, maybe it'll be a little easier to control. Guys, I still haven't got full throttle out of this car. I just knocked the GPS off. I'm gonna go get it, check it out. Okay, I'm back. I found it. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. 42 miles an hour. Still not quite 50. I'm gonna give it one more shot. It's really hard to control this truck on this pavement. And with TSM, if you know, sometimes it'll actually control the speed because it's trying to make the truck more stable, and it'll actually slow it down. So I'm gonna try it with my TSM off to see if we can hit the 50. All right, TSM is back down to 0. Here we go. This truck torque steers with TSM off, so I have to really kind of just roll into it. We're gonna have another flyby. Don't know if it's quite hitting 50 or not, but boy, it sure looks good. Okay, let's see what we got with the TSM off. You can see that I got 45. So I got 45 miles an hour out of the 6S. It's advertised at 50 plus. I'm not going to be too upset about that, but I think that's a pretty fair and accurate speed rating from all the way across the board, from 4S and 6S on training mode to 4S and 6S on full sport mode. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and tell me if you think I'm doing something wrong. Please let me know. Thanks and have a great day.